Alrighty guys, and here we are back at home in my garden. We're just coming back from our Lowe shopping trip. And of course, if you didn't see the video, please be sure to click on the link at the upper right hand side of the screen. It'll take you right to the video. You'll get to see exactly what they had in for spring, because you guys know 'tis the season to be planting, y'all. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it, guys. I'm gonna show you exactly what plants that I did get, and also some planting materials as well, because as I stated, 'tis the season to be planting. Fa la 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 la. Okay guys, so the very first set of plants that I got are these right here. And I had to get 4 pots of them. They were at such great prices, and they were just absolutely beautiful. Like, oh my goodness, check out the variegations on these beautifully formed leaves right here. And I don't know if you can recognize exactly what these plants are, but if you can, I give you 2 green thumbs up and a hand clap, because I wouldn't have guessed it. This is actually the variegated variety of geraniums. Yes, it is. And as you guys know, geraniums also bloom. So can you imagine the drastic color combinations that you are going to find on these, especially when they come into bloom? I mean, you're already looking at the variations of colors in here, as you're seeing with the lighter greens, also some darker greens, and of course that pristine and very clean white on the outer edges and the margins of the leaves. Now, if you can imagine, it already has a very nice contrast within the leaves, but imagine red blooms on top of that. Oh my goodness, breathless. That is what this plant is going to leave you when it does have its blooms. And the blooms on here, guys, are a fire engine deep red. Like, oh my goodness. So imagine with these leaves, and I gotta tell you, these leaves stand alone already in its variegated beauty. But with that fire engine red cluster of flowers to top it off, again guys, breathless, and I just can't wait. And another beautiful characteristic about these leaves right here is the fact that they are so soft to the touch. I mean, very furry leaves on this. So for the touchy-feely people out there that like to pet their plants, well, you are definitely going to love this one. And if we do take a closer look at just one of these potted plants right here, I want you to get that full visual of what the size is on this. I mean, very nice size, very healthy condition. And oh man, I mean, really great price. Will you take a look at that? $3.48 for this. Unbelievable, guys, I'm telling you. And that's why I had to get 4 of them. And guys, I do have big plans for these variegated beauties right here. Now, I did ask you guys, what did you guys think about me creating a variegated section within my garden? And you guys thought it would be a fabulous idea, so I'm going to do just that. And I think these variegated geraniums are going to fit right in with my other variegated beauties. Look at that, guys. Do they make an impact along with the rest of my variegated plants? So guys, you're gonna have to let me know exactly what you guys think about my variegated section of my garden so far, and do you guys think that these will fit right in? And these right here, guys, are my second plant purchases right here. And if you take a look at those leaves, you are probably going to recognize those arrow-shaped leaves right there. The arrowhead plant, or the Singhoniums, are what these are. And this particular variety right here, guys, are called the holly Singhoniums. And what I do love most about these is the very light, creamy white and minty green color that it has. I mean, it's a very light pastel, almost white color. I mean, you can actually see infusions of whites in here as well. And then take a look at the margin of those leaves. You're getting that dark green and some speckling at the very edge and margin of those leaves. A nice outline right there. And then if we take a look at some other leaves, you're actually getting a very nice pattern in there as well. Oh my goodness, so gorgeous and striking. I just fell in love with these when I first seen them. Now if you are taking a look closely at the leaves, you cannot deny these burn marks, and they look yucky, and some of the leaves have them. And, you know, I was a little bit disappointed, and I was not going to pay full price for this, especially with those burns on the leaves. So I did ask for a discount, and they gave these to me at 50% off, guys. So it was originally $5.98 on each of these. I paid about $3 buckaroonies and got them both for $6. And if you guys know Singhoniums, they will bounce back up really quick. And looking at all of the growths that are on here, this is quite an aggressive grower, so I expect to have very big, huge plants by the end of the season. And I could very easily propagate these as well and make even more plants. So I definitely got a bang for my buckaroonies on this one, and I'm so thrilled at the beauty and the variety that this adds to my ever-growing Singhonium collection. And take a look at this, guys. Look how beautiful they sit alongside of my variegated geraniums. I mean, wow, they're already making quite a beautiful impact within my garden. And last but yes, least, guys, this is a beast of a monstrosity right here. I mean, take a look at how hideous these leaves look. Now, I can imagine, because of the size of this plant, it must have been a beauty when it was in its finer days. And this is definitely not it, guys. But guys, you know what? I have high hopes. I really do believe that this will bounce back. If we take a look, you're actually seeing some new growths in there as well. I don't know how well we can see right in there, but there's new leaves that are beginning to come about here and unfurl. Thank goodness, because if we were left with these right here, I think I would just go into a corner and cry. Because again, just such hideous shape this is. But this was in the sale section, this once beautiful Calathea. And this was actually on sale for $7. And guys, I didn't even think it was worth that. So I asked them for yet another discount, and they gave me one. They gave this to me for $4 buckaroonies, and I think it's worth the rescue mission on this. And of course, if it does not survive, I can always take it back with my receipt and get my money back or get another plant. So it's worth the risk, guys, and I think that we can get her back to looking as beautiful as she once was. And guys, as you can see right here, I did get some planting supply as well, because I am on quite a mission to plant up a whole lot of things, guys. A lot of work still underway. So I do use a variation of different kinds of media, and this is what I felt I wanted to go with on this round. This is something that I use on a lot of my plants. This is actually the flower and vegetable professional mix, guys, and I just like the consistency and, you know, how this is made up. So this is what I go with a lot of times. Also, check this out, black cow. Oh my goodness, cow manure, guys. Now, although this is considered organic material, this still goes through a process. They say that for a whole entire year they have it sit and dry out and, you know, whatever else that they do. Not going to be as potent as what you would believe cow manure would smell like. But guys, if you are growing your plants indoors, this might not be for you guys. It still does have a hint of a scent. This is something that I use. It adds a little bit more fertilizer, of course, into the mix. And of course, my plants have been doing well with it, so that's what I'm going with for as of right now. And of course, as you can see here, this is a mixture of orchid media that consists of bark, also coal, and also perlite. So it's just a good mixture to throw within the mix. And also Osmocote, this is the slow release, and I'm going with this for a lot of my philodendrons. So in that case, I'm not really so worried if I miss fertilizing. I mean, it's always going to get that slow release. And as you guys know, I do make my own homemade organic fertilizers and supplements as well, so I'll continue to use those as well. And because I did acquire a whole bunch of philodendrons, well, I am using the staking of the cage method, and so that's what those are used for. And if we take a look-see over here, these are some of the plants that I already have staked up. This is my Monstera Adonsonii, also my pink princesses, golden Pothos, and of course these are my Histatum silver sword. And there you have it, folks. That is our haul from our shopping adventure that we did today at Lowe's. And I do hope that you guys are getting prepared, guys. This is the time to respond to the call of growing our plants in such a major way this growing season. I'm very excited. As you can see, I am on the move and in the groove for planting and growing, and I hope you guys are doing the same. Make sure you guys let me know exactly what you've been purchasing, and let me know what you're doing in your growing adventure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as you guys already know, I do truly love and appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will see you guys later, and I'll also grow with you guys later as well. Bye bye for now. Mwah.